Welcome to the very first episode of Stronger Dad Journey. My name is Craig, and listening today, thank you for giving me a few minutes of your time. I'm a father, a husband, and someone who survived a life changing accident, and a one that completely reshaped how I see life, recovery, pain, and the purpose. This podcast is my space to share the journey, the real, raw, and unfiltered story of what happened and what I've learned and what I'm fighting for. If you're someone dealing with struggle, trauma, guilt, or healing, I am here for you. So let's start at the beginning. I still remember the day everything changed. One moment, things were normal family, work, everyday life. And within seconds, everything flipped. The accident was serious. My pelvis was broken, my knee was torn, and my body went through damage I couldn't even describe at the time. Surgery, blood, blood loss, shock, it all happened so fast. And for a while did not know what the next day would be look like. But the thing that made the hardest wasn't the injury. It was a realization that nothing would be the same again. Not walking, not sleeping, my daily movements, not even the way I saw myself. In those first days, I could feel fear, confusion, the pain that feels like swallowing my whole body. You feel the whole weight of not knowing. You feel the weight of not knowing how long the recovery will take, or even how I get back to the way the person that I was before. The moment I knew was going to be a long, brutal journey that changed me. And that's where the story begins. Recovery is not a straight line. No one prepares you how slow, painful it really is. I went through surgeries. I faced weeks not being able to move properly. I lost a lot of weight. I lost a lot of muscles. I lost confidence and I lost lots of sleep. Some nights I could barely sleep an hour. I had to learn to walk again, how to bend my knee, to sit up, to stand, to stretch, things that we take normally for granted. Even now, months later, the pain is still there. The stiffness, the burning sensation, even the swelling in my knees, in my hips. The struggle to get out of bed in the mornings is real. But one of the hardest parts, the emotional side of it. Hearing other people that didn't survive accidents, especially fathers like myself, that hits deep. It triggers the guilt, commonly known as survivor's guilt. My question, why am I still here? Why did I survive when others didn't? It's something I'm learning to understand and process, and something I all talk about often on this podcast, because many people carry silent guilt of the trauma, even when it's not their fault. This one was my fault. But in all of this, the pain, the rehab, the slow progress, there are some small wins. The first step is to be without crutches, to walk without crutches. The first time bending my knee a few degrees more. The first day my body allowed me to sleep more than a couple of hours. It certainly felt nice to sleep a few hours more. These wins are the ones that keep me going. And that's why I'm here today. If you're listening to this, here's what I want to take you from my story. Life can break you, and life can shatter your plans, your body, your confidence, your sense of control. But you can rebuild. Not all at once, not even quickly, but piece by piece, day by day. One thing I'm learning is patience. I'm learning to trust the slow days, and I'm learning how the healing isn't just physical, it's mental, emotional, and spiritual. I'm learning that it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be frustrated. It's okay to feel pain and still moving forward. And I hope this podcast becomes a place where people feel understood, whether they are recovering from an injury, dealing with trauma, or trying to find strength when life knocks you down. You are not alone, and neither am I. Thank you for listening to my first episode. If there's one thing I want to leave with you, it's this. You may not control what breaks you, but you do control how you rebuild. And I am currently rebuilding. day by day. Join me in the next episode where I talk about the truth of rehab, the pain, the setbacks, the tiny victories, and what it really likes to feel like start over physically and mentally. Thank you for being here. Take care and stay strong.